Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching. Let's get into a divine collective reading for you guys. This should be pretty interesting because what's going on with this particular reading is I have the tarot and then we also have the after tarot. So something's going to come through in regards to something that occurred and then what's coming in after whatever it is that occurred. So let's see what's going on for Divine Collective. What do you guys need to know at this time? God dang, something's about to hit the news. This reading I was getting into earlier and I couldn't finish was absolutely freaking wild. And I have a feeling it might still come out, so brace yourself if it does, because it is a real doozy. But other than that, something may be hitting the news in the near future. I don't know, this is like local news, tarot news, word of mouth, the word on the street. Something's about to hit the street. Ace of Swords. Truth is about to hit the streets. Somebody's about to hit the streets. What is going on? Well, that's part of what I was picking up. Is that someone's falling counterpart who rejected the journey, basically. They rejected their healing, they rejected their journey. This person could not get on the straight and narrow, or could not make a decision to get on the straight and narrow. This person became like for the streets, basically. That's for somebody. Knight of Wands, as I say that. That's somebody's message. Let's see what's going on. What do you guys need to know at this time? Just so y'all know, those of you who get readings with me from time to time, I had an issue with the person I navigated my website through. Real fun, unnecessary interaction with that particular individual. So I'm not going to reboot my website at this time. You guys can still get readings with me through PayPal, through my email, and I will redo pricing at some point in the near future. But if you guys have like a custom reading or something, you can just email me and we can talk about it and figure it out. If that is what's going on, just so y'all know, with the whole website thing, I'm not going to reboot my website right now. I'm looking into other options at this time. So let's see here. What is going on? Somebody, and again, I suspected this energy could come out, and it may still. Somebody wanted to manifest themselves to have a change of events. They wanted to change the wheel of fortune into their favor, and they chose a Five of Swords energy to do so, which is kind of like take every sword on the field, eliminate all obstacles. So someone here really went in They went in hard and harsh to gain some sort of finances or to make themselves wealthy or something here. Somebody might have been sick of playing nice. Also there's like a maniac energy coming off of this person. Someone I'm picking up today is like a freaking maniac. I almost said Nine of Swords. They're anxious at this time, or someone in this situation is anxious at this time. And I meant to say that was the Nine of Cups, which can, in some cases, represent someone who's extremely like over the top greedy. Wow. For some of you here, if this is somebody you were dealing with in the past, it's coming through specifically that this person was saying that about you, that you're over the top greedy and that you will destroy anyone to get what you want. And God saw this, heard this, and their karma for doing this and saying this about you is to show the world. Again, we're talking something about coming into the news, something about the news. Showing the world who this person truly is on the inside. That could be why someone's coming off as like a maniac at this point. They may have always been a maniac and they're like hiding it. This person wears many different hats, has many different faces. This person has a face for every game they play. Interesting. 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords. This could have been a whole family. This could have had something to do with a whole family. The truth may be coming out about an entire family. Maybe someone thought they were exposing the truth about your entire family. And now something is happening. I'm really picking up kind of a karmic turnaround energy coming for a situation. Specifically at this time, and we do have 2 10s out here. A whole family who wanted to be in the Wheel of Fortune chose the route of the 5 of Swords. And as you can see on the 5 of Swords, this guy is holding everybody's swords and everybody else is walking away. So that's very much like, I'm going to take over the battlefield kind of energy here. So this could have been a whole family saying this about you, and God got really upset because you're actually someone who's extremely generous. And I feel like somewhere in here, one or multiple of these individuals knew that was the truth about you, and they did this anyway because they wanted your Wheel of Fortune. So something's going on with showing people from the inside out when it comes to your situation. You're coming up as High Priest or High Priestess. And I do feel like at the end of the day, you are going to receive wish fulfillment in a situation. Maybe you even prayed for the truth to be shown. Here on that. That's all it takes sometimes, you guys. You're tapped in. God is listening. You know it. You pray for the truth to be shown. And then it is. And so it is. A mustard seed of faith. Pray and believe. It says pray and believe. You can't just pray and then walk off and go, where are my prayers? It's part of, your belief that you know and you understand and you believe there is someone up there that hears your prayers and has your back. You really do get what you believe. If you're only halfway to that point, you only pray, but you don't really believe someone's up there and has your back, you get what you believe. You will see that in your reality, that you don't feel spiritually protected. So what is hitting the news is some sort of incoming information about someone trying to end someone. I knew this was going to come out. This is part of the wild reading that was coming through earlier. Someone literally tried to end someone, to be in the wheel of fortune themselves, to take something themselves. This is a snake or a whole group of snakes. You are divinely, very divinely protected. I could even be talking to someone who would be considered something like an earth angel. There's something going on about you really having like an invisible set of wings, basically, or you're meant to do some sort of ascension in this lifetime, and that is connected, heavenly connected to your protection. Also picking up something about a Pegasus that might mean something to someone. Maybe you're mythical. I don't know a whole lot about the symbology of Pegasus specifically when it comes to spirituality. I'll probably look that up when I am done with these readings. But that could be significant for someone as well. Something about you is very mythical. Somebody was really trying to keep something hidden. Whatever's about to come out here, this is what's coming through that's about to hit the news, hit the streets, hit the word of mouth. Is that somebody knows here that someone tried to end someone. They tried to end someone for finances. This could be you or someone else involved. We have a Queen of Wands here that I'm really kind of feeling you with the protection energy again. Or this is somebody else who was doing some sort of black magic. Black magic and voodoo has come up specifically, unfortunately, for some of you. Some of you, that really was an issue going on. That's not always going to be the case. But for some of you, you were really dealing with that. Again, a fire sign here. Strong fire sign placement. And by the way, we can always say, if I say it's a fire sign and I say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it could be that. But there's also the Chinese zodiac signs as well that are also have strong fire placements. So that's very important here. Yeah, this was tried. Something here was meant to be kept hidden, or no one was supposed to know. And someone here has lost. Someone here is not going to be able to defend themselves, or they're going to find themselves forever having to defend themselves for something that happened here. Either this maniac individual or a whole group connected to this person. Something hidden. Let me see what's going on. Interesting. What were we saying about someone who's like a maniac? Temperance in reverse. Hang tight because the truth is coming out. Hang tight because the truth is coming out. What the heck? That's for someone here with this wild energy, unfortunately. God help us. Anyone involved in something like this here. 10 could be significant. Of course, that is a prominent ending here with 2 10s out, but also I've picked up October quite a bit, so October could be important for someone. Somebody tried really hard to keep certain things. This is the idea. This is what they did here. This magician coming out on top of This is like a manifestation, and this is how they took it with the Five of Swords energy. These people, this person, these people hated you. Like someone here had a F you attitude towards whoever they did this against. And so that was a justification in their mind that they deserved to be ended permanently. So we have a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups. So fire sign, water sign. Something going on about your strength and determination. And spinning the truth and spinning the truth here. Someone never thought you would survive whatever this is. Good Lord. Good freaking Lord. Now let's get into the after tarot, which funny because Magician is here. Magician, this was someone's grand scheme, grand plan, hidden intentions to end someone, possibly someone in the Divine Collective, or someone here who just watches. Maybe you watch these readings, somehow your energy's picking up. A Ten of Pentacles, she keeps showing up, so this was all to take someone's finances. Someone might have had secret communication going on. I've picked up WhatsApp more than once, so someone may have had some sort of secret communication going on when it comes to this issue, when it comes to discussing this privately. Because again, this is meant to stay hidden. So what's coming about because of this? Aside from something's hitting the news. Some sort of lies are being exposed. We have the Ace of Swords in the upright and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I keep getting someone's going to have to defend themselves. Someone's going to have to, like, they're not going to catch a breath from having to defend themselves about something. Page of Swords is out here twice. So people are going to be coming towards this, but look at this crew coming. Just as I'm saying that, I see this group coming in from the distance, coming to confront this person, going, why did you say this? Why? This person's not going to be able to catch a breath from having to defend themselves constantly. This person may even have to go or feel like they're going to need to go into hiding in some way. And again, there's something going on. Someone here is Jewish. Someone involved in this situation is Jewish. They might have been hiding under the protection of someone. Or someone here could be protecting someone else who's Jewish. Someone here has a deep connection. I almost want to say this individual who is Jewish is highly connected and could be someone protecting whoever this happened to in the dark, or somebody who uncovered the truth of these lies that were being told to try and cover up, try and hide. Somebody may have, there's something going on about neglect being in an issue in whatever this is, whether someone here passed or was meant to pass through neglect. There's something going on about something, the way the lies were told and the way the cover was made was meant to make it to where if someone started to suspect or look at an individual for saying, hey, you're letting this person drown, or hey, you deliberately did this person because you wanted this for them, that they would just be able to say, oh, well, I have an issue. I didn't even know that was going on. There's something going on about the individuals creating like a web, in a sense that there would always be some sort of verbal escape plan. I really feel like someone here caught a snake. And it could be legal. It could be, when this energy came out earlier, the Seven of Swords had come up in the after tarot for being caught. Because Seven of Swords in the after tarot is someone being caught. And here we have a King of Wands. This person could be very, very ruthless, very cold-hearted, very angry. This person may wish to have some sort of position of leadership, but their passions get away with them. Their passions divert them from being a good leader. This person has like too much, whoever this is, they have too much passion in certain things. And again, there's something going on about doing this to get some sort of money, to get a payout. Knight of Wands. What I say about this person's passions getting the best of them, basically. Oh, they feel burdened now. Look at that. It's coming in the light. The news is coming out. And this person feels burdened. This person feels so burdened that they are not even going to try. For once upon a time, let's say this person is involved in all sorts of criminal activity, and they've got all kinds of energy to knock it out of the water to where they never get caught. This person doesn't even care anymore. This person can't hang in the battle anymore. Their own battle caught up to them. I'm getting for this individual here. This Knight of Wands individual. This person I'm really getting is in a load of trouble. When it comes to hiding things that they do, when it comes to being heartless, when it comes to indulging, overacting in something, maybe even what they were doing for work, something about what someone was doing for work may have been exposed as well. I do feel like this news breaking or coming into light is going to help set someone free here. Your boat ride's going to be over. Or initially the Six of Swords is a boat ride to calmer waters, and here you are, you're finally getting off, and you even have help now. This person's going to carry your baggage or whatever for you. Someone's going to come in and help you, quite possibly whoever this is for. Or yeah, I just saw Fool on the bottom, so new beginning. Here we have the Five of Swords again. Now people are walking away, or the same people are walking away. I also see people on this card are looking up to the sky, so it could be people who once were battling next to this individual are now kind of on their knees praying to God. Someone here might feel some sort of remorse or regret. This person could even be healing through this experience with like Temperance in reverse coming to Temperance in the upright. And again, what did I say? Someone's coming in to help you. Someone's going to come in and help you now. Interesting. So that's the good news here. Someone's ships are coming in. Some sort of truth is being exposed. Some sort of news is out. I'm kind of getting it's already out, but it might become more. Something is newsworthy. confirmation here. Confirmation for whoever this reading is for. Someone is coming in to help you if this is something that has happened to you. Again, it's almost like someone here was trying to end you, but they were doing it through burden. Kind of like this person, for instance, where we looked at the card where this person has their back turned to someone drowning. It's kind of the energy of this person may have pushed you in, and then turned their back and said they didn't know that you were drowning. There's something here about trying to harm someone through some sort of burden, by putting burden on someone in a way of making it look like it wasn't them. For instance, turning around and saying, oh, well, that person led an unhealthy lifestyle, so they ended themselves, or they got sick or whatever. It's their own fault. But there's something about this person actually doing some sort of hidden battle here. This is why someone had to be patient. This is why, I don't know why I'm picking up patience too off of the Six of Swords energy as well. Something's coming in within the next few weeks. Again, I said October could be important, so that could even be something in October. I know that's a little more than a few weeks, but it is coming up that way too. Forgiveness, there's a reminder here. You might need to exercise forgiveness. Here this is again. So if this affected you in a deep way, whatever was done to someone in Divine Collective is going to, I don't know why I just heard be appreciated for one thing. So maybe there's something that's important to you is being appreciated. Someone is mad. Someone is mad. Someone in this situation is mad. But also, that's part of, again, there's something about part of how God exposed the truth in a situation is by kind of turning certain individuals who were hiding who they truly were, kind of turning them inside out. And that's part of what's going on with someone. As I was saying, someone's mad. I'm looking over at this individual here, which again, we were talking about wants a position of leadership, yet their passions or something get the best of them. And that can include like getting too mad, getting too tempted, maybe overindulging. All those kinds of things here are or were. I don't know why I'm getting like were, because something's over for somebody here in the next few weeks, or something already is over. Recovery is coming in over the next few weeks for you, or for whoever this is for. When the truth comes out, oh my goodness, for whoever this is for, the truth is going to be really difficult, and they want you to still don't withhold forgiveness, because this could block your heart chakra and affect your forward movement. It could affect further experiences in your lifetime, new relationships and things like that. Make sure you don't withhold forgiveness when you hear like something's going to hit the news, or something's going to come back to you fully exposed, and it might be really hard to hear. For instance, if someone here, and this should be clarity, not to scare anyone, this should not. If you've never heard anything like this could possibly be happening to you, it is not. This is only confirmation for someone who is already on some level, especially connected through spirit. You already understand bits and pieces about this being a possibility. Yes, confirmation. So some of you may even already know what's happening, but it's still, when it hits the 3D, it might be kind of a real hit on your ego and your emotions. Something about someone's heart. Someone was like determined. Someone here was determined do something to someone's heart. Yeah, this is the warning here. To not, when you finally get the full circle, full picture of what was happening, don't stop all the work that you've done to try and move forward. Have peace, have healing and happiness in your life. Do not hang on to the pain. You're strongly being advised from Spirit here. Success. You've got success coming in. Don't let this stop you here. Something here is really intense, and they really want to warn you, please don't let this stop you. So let's get some final messages for you guys. I'll try to make it kind of quick because we're already in 3 through 3, by the way. Some of you may have been seeing like 1313 a lot, or like 113. Something's very karmic in a situation. Something, or really like a lesson. It's something about what's done in the dark. Someone having to answer to Spirit, thinking they would not have to answer for something they did in the dark. This is not for everyone, but someone here, and someone in this group knows this. Someone in this group has discovered that you have some high sense of divinity over your life. Again, I think it came out earlier. Something about someone being an earth angel, or some sort of hidden wings here. Pay attention to the signs you've been receiving. This is meant to give you a sense of peace. You may have been seeing a lot of feathers. Specifically feathers. I keep picking up the name Heather for some reason. Some of you who resonate with this reading, you are what you would call a starseed, and I believe there's different forms of that, different levels of that, different types of that. But if you resonate with that, something here is important for you. Make sure you balance. Make sure you take good care of yourself at this time, especially after what occurred here for someone. I feel like you may need to be honest with yourself about how well you're giving back to yourself, how well you're making sure you take time for yourself. There's something here about someone not wanting to look at their mood or taking time for themselves when it comes to recovery. Also here, in confusion as well. Confusion I'm picking out with this, being honest with yourself, coming out sideways, connected to seeing the bigger picture. This could be confirmation for someone who still felt confused about maybe why things were going the way they were going, or at the rate, especially if this main reading resonates with someone. Unfortunately, this would be why. This is the answer. This is the answer to your question, basically. Yeah, acceptance in reverse. And I'm not really getting that you're not accepting it. It's more that you didn't know what you're, like, someone keeps thinking they know the truth, but then you're not sure. I just saw 344 on the clock, so confirmation on that, about you trusting the information that's being given to you. I feel like maybe you had a piece of this and a piece of that, and you might have been like, well, which is it? And, well, I remember, well, it must be this, but not that. There's something going on here with you paying attention to the bigger picture of what's going on with you overall. I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation, clarity out of the reading, or you just enjoyed the reading. I will see you again next time.